So I'm here with David Hadlock in Bullhead City, Arizona. David, first off, can you tell us what did we do for you?
Well, first of all, I wish you'd done it a long time before you did. The thing is, saved my electric bill tremendously. My last bill, for instance, was a total nil. It was just the customer service charge on it. So I was pretty pleased with that. You showed me a lot of ways also just to cut electricity use and installing new types of bulbs and a lot of little perks on the side there that really helped a lot.
Okay, so we did some energy efficiency measures on the home, and we also implemented a solar electric system for your house, right?
You did quite a few things, actually. The solar system for the house, a blanket on my hot water heater. We even checked the whole system first for leaks. They went all through it. I had some leaks up there that I didn't know about, and they did a great job. They fixed them all up till we had a nice tight system.
Terrific. You know, going to the beginning, I know we'd contacted you after that. How was the consultation process?
Everything was explained exactly how it would save me money in the long run, how it was to my benefit. Mm-hmm. They, you know, over time you can't help but come out on top with this system. I've already figured out I'm probably going to save money a little bit quicker than I'd expected originally. And then everybody also stayed on top of all my questions. I know I contacted you I don't know how many times, and I think once it came to me in the middle of the night. I typed you a question at 2 in the morning, and by 5 o'clock in the morning I had the answer. You know, it was, I was amazed. Everybody from your office, they kept, you know, in contact with me. They let me know each time somebody was going to be here to go up on the roof to do something, or, you know, take measurements. I always knew when somebody was coming, which I appreciated that.
So how was the actual implementation process then, as far as
easy?
The people that you dealt with, can you tell me about?
All of the people that I dealt with through this whole thing were marvelous. There wasn't a bad person in the lot. They knew what they were doing. They were always on time, and they did a great job. I mean, they were just as polite. All the workmen were just as nice as they could be. I can't even think of anything to come up with in a negative. The only negative I could come up with was that I wish I'd known about this solar system a long time ago. That's the only negative thing about it.
How would you summarize the overall experience with Arizona Clean Energy and Global Wide Green?
Totally fantastic. They offered a service that I didn't really even know was out there for homeowners. One that'll save me a lot of money in the long run. They were easy to work with. They did all of the hard work too, not just installing the unit, but they also took care of the contacting the city and contacting all of these different permits and things that needed to be done. They took care of all of it for me. I would recommend it. I would recommend you guys to anybody. I mean, I have a few times already. Everything was done on a professional basis. Everything that they said they'd do, they did, and all questions that I had were answered. That was the amazing thing. You know, I thought of a lot of questions afterwards, after the fact, and I got answers to everything.
Tell me a little bit about what happened with the electric bill.
Okay, on the electric bill, of course the first one I couldn't tell too much with because it only had 10 days on it, and I didn't have too much to compare with. But the second one, all I owed was just the customer service charges and the applicable, you know, city, state, and so forth taxes. The actual energy usage that I had to pay for was nil. It was zip, nothing. And it was, I was overjoyed with it. In fact, you could have probably heard me all the way down in Phoenix.
Take a look at this here.
Look at this bill. That's all just service charge. And I have air conditioning running, you know. I have a refrigerator freezer here, another one in the back, and a freezer besides laundry. You can't go wrong.